When it comes to discussing the best and fastest motocross racers, one name that stands out is James Stewart. Born in Florida, Stewart's passion for motocross was ignited at a very young age. His father, who was a motocross enthusiast, bought him his first motocross bike when he was just 3 years old, and he competed in his first motocross race at the age of 5. James amassed 84 amateur victories before the age of 16. His transition to the professional circuit occurred in 2002, where he quickly rose to rank among the top 3 in AMA motocross. His journey was filled with thrilling races and victories, punctuated by challenging moments. However, he persevered through it all, ultimately becoming one of the greatest of all time. Daytona Supercross 2011. In January 2011, James Stewart made a triumphant return to Supercross. Stewart electrified the track, soaring over doubles and even triples with remarkable ease. His performance that day elevated him to a level above the rest of the racers, showcasing his unparalleled skill and dominance on the track.
I thought it was Roxy, but maybe it was Garnered, and that shoved him into
oh, look at
He did it!
I told you, Jeff, someone would do this.
And just lay it to these guys, and this is how you do that, Jeff.
Watch what he does. Nobody's done this all day. Pre-jumps it and just makes it over the rooftop jump right there. And look how much momentum he carries. And last lap around, James Stewart turns to 1:15. Fastest lap of the night.
2 seconds faster.
After a few laps, he experienced a severe crash while attempting to clear a triple jump. Following the crash, it took him a considerable amount of time to recover and regain his speed.
Second incident, he has really had a rough night here at Daytona. Stewart! He throws it away at Daytona again! Look at that!
Wow.
We were saying, he can't get his leg over, and down he goes. Now the Asher crew right there to attend to it.
What was truly remarkable is that James Stewart courageously tackled that daunting jump again after the harrowing crash. Despite finding himself at the back of the pack, he refused to give up, pushing himself to achieve the best possible result. From the very bottom, he fought his way up to a commendable 9th place finish. The crowd erupted in support, showering him with applause as he crossed the finish line.
This guy had the fastest lap, the last lap.
He just ran a 1:17.8 in 20th place after taking an absolutely violent wreck. Here comes
Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd.
And he deserves every bit of it.
They do.
Phoenix Supercross 2012. Riders were in a fierce battle for the first place, but then James Stewart stunned them all by overtaking both competitors in a breathtaking move, showcasing one of the most remarkable maneuvers ever witnessed in Supercross. It was a defining moment where Stewart demonstrated that he raced on a different level than his fellow racers, solidifying his reputation as an elite competitor.
Fastest time Stewart was
Here it is, there it is, Jeff, right into Andrew Short. Chad Reed takes the lead away, and Short comes back, and here's Stewart with a big whip.
Watch Stewart to the inside.
Stewart inside, and Reed cuts back. Oh, these two have a lot of history between these two, and Short wants a piece of this as
Guys,
well.
you were in the lead. Tell us about it. I mean, what happened?
They had the 2-for-1 special going on out there, so I just tried to get it, but I had my chance. Chad got in on Andrew right there, and I knew I had a good opportunity to try to do it, and it was good. When you're in the back, you're just trying to stay up for the first few laps, and then I don't know what happened to Chad. I guess he watched the front end out, so it's gonna be a tough main event. We just need to keep continuing to get better.
US Open 2009. James soared over the triple jump with his Yamaha, defying the odds on a jump that seemed impossible to conquer. This feat served as yet another affirmation of his superiority over his fellow competitors, showcasing his unparalleled skill and daring on the track. James overtakes Chad Reed, executing a massive scrub in midair to surge past him. The crowd erupts in excitement, screaming in at the breathtaking display of skill and daring.
Former two-time champions running second and third. And they've had their share of battles, and there goes Stewart!
Once again, let's take a look at this pass. See Reed here. behind the lapper, and Stewart just scrubs the Yamaha. And watch how aggressive he is right here. Just gets to the inside. Man.
James overtakes Ryan Dungey. We all know James's renowned speed, especially in the whoop section, and now you're about to see why.
Garnered is already out for the majority of the season, and I thought maybe Brayton was going to be in trouble. Look at Stewart just swallowing Dungey up in the whoops. Well, that's how you blitz through him, Jeff, just like that.
Daytona Supercross. The final lap of the battle for first place in Daytona 2014 was incredibly tense. James decided to take a risk by attempting to jump the wall jump on a flat surface, a highly dangerous decision. He went for it at full throttle and speed, pushing the limits.
Wilson, even though this is only a heat race, a win would mean a lot. Oh, there it is.
This move allowed him to take the lead and win the race. So, this risk was both worthwhile and dangerous. Monster Energy Cup 2013. The audience witnessed an intense battle for first place between James and Ryan. James took the whole shot and led initially, but Ryan managed to overtake him. The competition remained incredibly close and tense throughout. They were neck and neck, whether in the air or on the straightaways. But James managed to reclaim the lead in a savvy move. We have to acknowledge that both of them performed exceptionally well in that race, but James was slightly better and deserved the victory. James vs. Mike. It was an intense battle, and both riders showcased perfect speed. However, James managed to overtake him.
Third, Stewart tries to get him back. Classic Bubba Stewart there. Kept the bike so low to the ground.
Anaheim Supercross 2011. James was the only rider executing this move in that section of the track, giving him a significant advantage over the other racers. He was leaping over everything, saving valuable time.
James gets through these rhythms.
Yeah, watch what he does right here. Triples out. Now watch him set up. Wind up the Yamaha. See, that's 1, 2, 3 jumps over. So we're going 4 jumps, and then that allows him to do a different rhythm here and just carry so much momentum.
Hitting Larocco's leap. One of the craziest moments in his career was when he hit Larocco's leap on a 125 bike. The crowd was in shock, unable to believe what had just happened. On May 17, 2019, James decided to retire from professional racing, announcing that his racing days were over. He expressed that it was a difficult decision to make because he still loves the sport and the fans. However, he no longer had the motivation for the intense training and the injuries that come with fame. He chose to step aside and make room for new young talents in the motocross sport.